No, no notes. Notes. Side level, you yeah, I think okay, you tell me, human rule is there. The master of notes. Master of time. Other than getting also, devotees के लिए क्या होता है? Devotees. What was spoken about this? Even what was spoken about devotees in spiritual outlook? What we discussed? Spiritual outlook toward devotees. Yesterday.
Monolysis.
Labor.
Monolysis before the promote the one of
No, that one. What very no, the
no, Lord himself.
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Yes, bro. But devotee, what position? How to have spiritual people? What are things possible?
They are not normal.
I'm not.
Yes.
Super. About
Above and Krishna loves devotee more than himself.
Tadiyana Samarchan. Shiva says to Parvati. Aradhanam Sarvesham Vishnu Aradhanam Param. Among all the Aradhana, the Aradhana of Lord Vishnu is the topmost. Clear? Tasmat Parataram Devi Tadiyana Samarchan. So I say, no Devi, but the worship of my devotees.
I mean, this same problem.
Pranavu, come and give proper darshan.
Sorry.
Tadiyana means the worship of my devotees. Actually, Tadiyam means what? The paraphernalia. So Tadiya includes everything. But the topmost Tadiya are devotees. Tadiya means the pots also. Tadiya means the flower of the Lord, the flute of the Lord, the clothes of the Lord, chapel of the Lord, altar and plates, arti plates, everything is Tadiya. But among the Tadiya, the topmost Tadiya is who?
Devotee.
The devotees are the most important Tadiyas. So worship of my Tadiya naam samajhta. That means devotee. Worshipping my devotees is more what? Higher than what is it? Very good. Heaven Proki.
Yeah.
More points. We discussed that among ourselves how we should not see, how we should see. You remember some discussion we had? We laughed also on certain points. Remember now? Yes. Vedanta? Krishna is in the heart of the devotee. We mentioned that. Will equally suffer.
What do you do?
I mean, chanting it. Sorry.
Oh, I thought our association is. Bro.
Not like that. Basically, he's worrying about his chanting. My chanting also is chanting. So that's why we are telling you equally suffer. We'll share our misery likes something. I want some Sorry.
Okay. Okay, तो कुछ और लगा
Yes, bro.
So we discussed that. So there was I can't recall the name, but there was a person whom somebody had offended, who is not a devotee there. But later on he comes on to become a devotee.
Yeah.
So that person
Get the office. Dhruv Maharaj.
Dhruv Maharaj.
Dhruv Maharaj and Suruchi. Suruchi.
So
Suruchi
that
was
person
the.
becomes very huge. And so even if like if somebody is offended who's not a devotee right now, but that offense can become huge later on. So we should be very careful when we are dealing with other people. We should not offend anyone because everybody can become.
Yes, everybody's having the potential to become a devotee. That's true. So, and what to speak of the fellow devotees whom we are staying with? So they have begun Krishna consciousness. Surely they're going to become pure devotees some point or the other time. Maybe not this lifetime, maybe next lifetime. If not next time, maybe after 10 lifetimes. Maybe after 100 lifetimes. But they will surely become pure. So, how much you have to be careful because very soon the offenses का वो reaction आने वाला है. Purity बन जाएगा तो उसका magnified reaction. So be very, very careful not to offend any devotees and in fact in general anyone also. You have to be very careful. Very good point. Siddharth Prabhu ki.
Yeah.
Any other point? No, Hemant Bhai, our discussion was happening.
Not
No, really devotee. We have some points. We also said that how we should not see.
In essence of it, it was like we should not judge a person based on only one stage of his.
How not to see. Like, we get some example. We should not think, oh, no, about devotees. What?
he's just a normal person. His sister.
But still, some more thing. In our scenario, something we said, he's not this, that. The devotee is the devotee. We should not see other things. What is that other things? Like, for example.
Yeah, he's not coming to know that
Yeah, that we spoke that is between him and his superiors. We should not can taunt him.
Yeah.
मतलब ऐसे taunt नहीं मानेगा. तो क्या ये तो बस something like that. You don't have to taunt a devotee. Just seeing accidentally some low performance or some duty. So we should not judge him because we will not know. So that we can, if you are actually his friend, then what we can do is, if you don't know so much, then we can talk to his superior and tell Prabhu, I'm concerned. It is best. Yeah, sometimes in the beginning it is very difficult to actually offer correction to each other. It's not so easy until there is a very healthy relationship in the beginning also, and there is a very trustworthy relationship. Generally, it is not because many times we are affected by envy, and our correction will not be taken as right. And the devotee may become upset also. Best is what we can offer that concern to, express our concern to his superior. That becomes more easy. And sometimes there may be some way we can help also, because sometimes we will be ready also. So that is like a mutual relationship and trust, how much it has developed, depending upon that. But if you feel uneasy, if you think that, oh, it may not work, then better not to take this. But it doesn't take this means जाने दो उसको, ऐसा नहीं. We can express that concern to his superior who can help him, can maturely deal. That is the best way to do it. That is one thing, correct. But some more things also we discuss. Rasham will
Question.
question नहीं, पहले वो बताओ, revision तो करो. How many of you started following? After hearing the lecture, you discuss with your friends. Remember yourself, today lecture में ये point था. You discuss also. How many of you started following that? You don't follow? No. You also not. Non-following. So hey, you are there. But some like I'm not saying what this, but anytime you share some point what you heard. Share. So any one of you started doing it anytime. Sometime you share some devotees. Raise hand. Bindas raise.
At least one time.
Yeah. At least one time you have started sharing now. After consciously you started now. Okay, let me share. I have heard in the lecture. You shared it. Very good. That means some informative. Ideally, should be ringing our mind. You know that story of Yudhishthira Maharaj? His teacher gave lesson, and then he asked everyone, "So did you learn the lesson?" Everyone said, "Yes, yes, yes, we read that." Then Yudhishthira Maharaj said, "No, I did not." The second day, third day, fourth day, many days. I said, what? You're not learning only. Everybody is learning. Then after many days, he said, no, I've learned. Basically, he was intending it and I am following. So when you're following, then that's what he thinks that I have done. Sometimes we also heard the lecture. Heard means also we are seriously thinking of applying it. That means it is ringing in our mind. I don't mind. I want to apply this. Like recently, Pitam, we were sharing. Can I share some negative thing about it? Can I share his information? You will not feel bad. I'm in front of all the boys. I'm going to share something heavy negative. I remember something. So, so recently I was sharing with me that how when one shampoo would tell him to get up early. Early means he will always be early getting up. Come at 4:45 anyway. But little more early he can get up and do some more chanting upon before Mangalarti. So he was telling Prabhu, he was telling me, but how I'm not able to follow that. But I always wanted to follow that. It always ringing in my mind, I should do it, I should do it, I should do it. But somehow I'm not able to do it. But recently from last 4 days, he is getting up at what time? 3 o'clock. And he is able to do his some Bhakti Shastri hearing and all. He says, Prabhu, when I get up in the morning, I feel so much time having the day also. I don't know what is the magic. When he gets up in the morning, he says, when I got up before Mangalarti and done something tangible, then I feel I have so much of time. Did you share? He himself told us. That's like that. Amazing. Without going through key. This is the meaning. So when you have heard somebody, you are inspired to follow. Which you may be difficult, maybe, but it is ringing in your mind. So how many of you have felt like this? Something keeps ringing and you want to actually do it. And you eventually are able to make it because it is ringing in your mind. And you have heard from the lecture. Heard from it. Tiger, you have experienced now. Shreyas. Okay. So this is important. It will be ringing in your mind. So that means we are taking to our heart. If it is not ringing, then heart is not there. We are not convinced of that. That's the problem, right? So yes, so some more point from this explained. Now can you somebody remembers? Tamagu, do you remember? So you're also not there. Okay, that you can tell, share.
Like what you asked, like, because then I should not say experiments.
Hmm.
Maybe he is from Bihar.
Ah, it's a pitai marega. Yeah, correct. What else?
America.
Which one?
All body being
Ah,
black body.
even he is from MIT.
MIT.
He is a new, so he is. Yeah. So we should not have this kind of. So he's also from MIT. You know what I'm saying? And you is not the point. And I also told if you are actually feeling bad, then also we have some other. So even if somebody says, no, अरे I knew college क्या है third class, so we should not feel bad about it. Why? You're not from any. You're from. I don't even remember. I'm just randomly looking at them. I don't even remember. I'm randomly looking at devotees. Sorry, I never remember also that somebody who told that.
But that was
That's okay,
I
man.
just said that whatever it is that it is.
Yeah. No, but I'm
But
saying.
actually, it's not. They have good marketing.
Actually, I don't know anything. I just randomly. My point is not that. My point is not that. My point is that. The point is what.
Discussion went not listed.
Okay, so my point is that. He doesn't like an example of NIT. Like when duty told NIT Warangal with hell. Then I was feeling, hell. So that means if you are also affected, means that means you are also recognizing God. Not bad. Or somebody says, hey, what is your caste? Oh, you're not Brahman. So if you're feeling bad, no, actually we can feel bad about his ignorance. I don't know. Maybe we caste consciousness is how we can feel bad about his ignorance. So we should not have this kind of caste consciousness because he's a devotee. Once he's a devotee, he's a Brahman devotee, he's a Vaishya devotee, not like that. He's a devotee. Devotee is above all these Varna and Ashram. So that should be understood. Like Bhakti Maharaj once he came to Prabhupada and he said, Prabhupada, in your movement also it is discriminating between whites and blacks. And, yeah, Prabhupada said, so what is this Prabhupada? And Prabhupada said, yeah, they are in bodily consumption. And if you are getting affected, then what is the difference between you and them? If you are getting affected, then what is the difference between you and them? So Prabhupada said that. That means he understood. That means Prabhupada did not want me to get disturbed. If some people are saying like this, that means they want, that is their problem. It's not his problem. Then why should you get disturbed? That's what Prabhupada wanted to teach. When Mataji came, she said, Prabhupada, do you say that women are less intelligent? Prabhupada said, yes, if you think you are a woman. If you think you are a woman, you are not woman, you are man. You are oh, part of us is Krishna. We are not women, we are not man. So see how it is amazing. So it's all our body identification. We keep with ourselves and then we devotee also like. You've seen something? Later. Later. We'll take it.
He has 3 points, not
No, like I have to add.
But later I can.
You want.
So what I was telling, because the flow gets disturbed. What I was telling, point. Some point is coming in the flow. No, I recognize that. I recognize that you're asking, and I told also that. No, some examples are very important ones. I just yeah, that's what it was coming, but then
Woman. So yes.
anyway, the point is something I want to say. But anyway, the point is that so this kind of designation. I want to tell you this, right? Like some people will come to you and they will ask you, so आप क्या ये आप बंगाली हैं? वो क्यों पूछ रहे हैं सर? क्योंकि वो बंगाली है. समझ रहे हो ना? So they want some identification, hey, Bengali, and then they feel very nice about it. So you have to see, not because he's Bengali, you should feel nice. He's a devotee, you should feel nice. He's a devotee. He's very nice. Of course, we can ask for lok vyavahar ke liye पूछ सकते हैं. That's all right. But what we get rejoice is we have to understand. अरे ये भी बिहारी, मैं भी बिहारी, हमारा अच्छा बनेगा. So that is not a very right government. It's okay. To have a lok vyavahar के लिए ठीक है. You just say, like I also tell somebody is from you. You're from, oh, I am also from. Just to make him, उनके body identification को use करके, then we want to give him Krishna consciousness. That's all right. But the goal should be not forgotten. And we should not forget this, that actually I am there, then belong to all these things. So sometimes devotee asks me, so Prabhu, so no, from which place you are from? Do you know what I say many times? I say Goloka. Oh, that's all right, Prabhuji, but from which place you got birth? But I never take birth. Because I am soul. Then say, "Arey Prabhu, when did you get this body, material body? I don't know. So many lifetimes I've been getting this material bodies. No, bro, when you get this body? Yeah, this body, every moment I'm getting new body. That's what Prabhupada writes. Sorry, Prabhu. When in this lifetime, when did you all that they start asking? I don't know the spine. Now I'm just trying to make you understanding that we are not this body. So we may play like this. I'm not saying that you have to start doing this with all devotees. They get frustrated with you. You may not do that. But what I'm just telling you that sometimes I may play with some devotees. It's like a play. But point is, even though we may have to say that I belong to Andhra Pradesh, or my name is this, or my father's name is this, or I belong to this. Sometimes we have to tell our some background and all those things, correct? Which place you took birth or which God. But in the heart and our hearts, we should always have that, clarity about, oh, I don't know. Absolutely, I don't know Krishna, times of Krishna. So this understanding has to be deep. So then chanting the Holy Name of the Lord becomes easy. The degree you are having this kind of identification, then becomes easy. Because all this other thing struggle comes because of our body identity. And then so many anxieties also come based on the body language. Then we identify with NU or MIT or then COP, internship, and so all the things, everything will be clouded like that because all the anxieties and everything will come. So it's easy to say than done. Not so easy. But at least before chanting, we should have this kind of reflection that actually I'm just simply someone. And the holy name is that when we're chanting the holy name, we're simply trying to associate with the God. The soul is actually getting the association of the soul. That should be our understanding. That's our mood. So this to cut off all this identification, at least before chanting, have the reflection I need to cut. The reflection can help us. Some it's very, very important. So clear now this one. So that's why we should not think devotee. He is engineer devotee. He is doctor devotee. He is this from he's a labor devotee or something. He's a coolie devotee. It doesn't nothing like that. Devotee is a devotee. So we should not have this kind of like our Krishna Chand Prabhu and his driver. Both would come to temple and both of them would dance. Nobody would understand who is Malik, who is driver. So this is how a devotional community is. But nobody identifies who is who. वो CEO होगा company का पोछा मार रहा है and there may be some coolie in the station and he is making announcement. Could be, but it doesn't matter because ultimately they're devotee and everybody has their own service. So that should be our understanding. So we should not identify with this. This is what Prabhupada is saying that we should not have any material outlook. Even sometimes we should not judge devotees based on the external symptoms of like Rasham was telling once there was one person in train. He was having half pant. And he was telling, Rasham was telling everything would come, he would keep eating. He has a big belly, something I don't know describe. Because why is he describing like this? Because all these things made him think that his fellow is Sanskarified. He's like just eat two fellow keeps eating and just is completely materialist, pakka materialist like that. So this kind of idea probably got like he was sitting and he was watching, and his two children and wife are there. No Krishna, Rama, Govinda, nothing. Whole journey there, just he was eating. And anything, pakoda, pakoda, hey, pakoda. Then bhaji, oh sorry, moongkali, moongle, kabhi, then vada pav. So it just keep eating like he was selling like a conveyor belt, just going everything inside. At the end, Guruji came down, became very respectful. स्वामी जी हम आपको देखे ही नहीं आप बैठे थे हरे कृष्णा बैठे आप कुछ सत्संग बोलिए हमको कुछ बताइए हमको हाँ? हमको कुछ सुनना है भगवान कृष्ण के बारे में they became very eager and he made Prabhuji to speak. I was just thinking I was feeling so bad. I was thinking actually he has so much devotion for Krishna. He's eager to hear from God. So I unnecessarily judged him. I offended him. And I learned a very big lesson. I should never judge a person based on his extra. You never know. I should. He speaks about it. Yeah, I spoke about it. Yeah. Sorry, I came to. A person matters, like say matters. So yeah, like it is. So sometimes we may judge the person based on his external situation. So we should not. We don't know what is his background and what is his devotion. We do not know sometimes. There were some devotees who had some girlfriend before, but now they are very great devotees. One point of time they got. So they will be coming in the program also along with girlfriend also. That time. But later as they get the knowledge, they could give up. They became very wonderful. So the new people, we should always see the spark of devotion. Even for the beginning devotee, that's not who are trying to.
Yeah, like your body and my body. No, Guru senses are never
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
It was in the flow. As we were saying the point, it was coming to flow.
What he said?
Yeah.
What in mind?
Yeah. So fine. Prabhu. So try to remember today. Now again, we'll hear now some lecture. Try to remember the point. Chalo, please continue. Yes,
I
we
have
have.
a question.
You can have one. Yeah. You want to add?
The identification with the university, with the parents, with the village. Because we come to this material world with this material and we try to identify and connect ourselves with our parents, our siblings, our friends, our fellow devotees, everyone. So it's a process of identification, a perfect reflection of the internal connection. so which we have with Krishna. So that we feel as devotee here is perfect reflection. We are trying to connect with something. We always look for some connection. So with that, there are some human emotion, that material emotion which comes along with that. Yeah, which is very temporary, but it takes some time to understand and get evolved.
Amazing point, actually. See what he's telling, all of us have our original emotions, like the emotion like of having somebody's father, somebody maybe our lover, friend. So this original emotion of the soul is there in the spiritual world. But because we have become bereft of that, so we try to somehow fill that through some material relationship based on some body identity, because that's a need of the soul. So if you don't have a spiritual emotion, then you will be stuck in material emotions. That's what he said. Very nice point. That's why body identification cannot be given up by anyone except Bhakta. Other fellows will fail. They will again come down. They may say, Aham Brahmasmi. They may say, but they cannot stay on the platform. Just like somebody said, I am the student of NU, I'm the student of NU, I'm the student of NU. It doesn't help. You have to start acting on the platform of being a student of NU. Then actually you'll able to have a right way of functioning. Otherwise, just by saying doesn't give you much help. You may say that, but again you'll sleep. But if you actually go start studying, then you'll actively engage as a student of NU. When you say I'm a student of NU, and after you'll get tired and you'll sleep. Then a student of NU will not have much impact on you. So I'm the soul, I'm not a body. Just keep telling is not enough. The devotee actually engages in devotional service. Actively, he tries to strike relationship with devotee, with Krishna. That's why he's able to revive his spiritual emotions. Like I was so touched. Sunday, our Abhidha Guru went to Worcester. You know that yesterday. So I saw early morning. Nityananda Guru came with cut. Sound was coming. What happened? He came around 4 o'clock. I think he came to temple house. So I was there. I was reading. So I asked Nityananda Guru, why you have such a big car key on your car? The car is there on your. Why such a car key is there? Oh, that is because of Abhyuday is going after Tulsi. I just have to drop him. I go, really? I was thinking, so he's himself, he's a proper disciple. He's such a whole man, proper disciple. But he's taking initiative to plan properly, come before and have the car key and everything. Immediately has to leave for Tulsi and to drop Abhyuday. Amazing. Then Abhyuday Prabhu comes. Abhyuday Prabhu, आपने प्रॉपर डिसाइबल को सेवा में लगा दिया. तो बोलते हैं प्रभु मैं क्या बोलूं, प्रभु जी मेरे पीछे पड़े, बोले कि मैं तुमको छोड़ने जाऊंगा. So when I ask Prabhu, I told Prabhu, this is how Krishna deals with his devotees. Krishna does not see all this. Who is young devotee, small devotee, big devotee, position, nothing. Krishna only sees the good and innocent heart of his devotees. And that's how Krishna reciprocates. And I was telling Abhyuday Prabhu, see, you can learn from the behavior of very advanced devotees how Krishna actually behaves also. How Krishna also behaves. So many things we can understand about Krishna by seeing his devotees, seeing his wonderful devotees, how they behave, how they interact. So I was saying that how Muktavan Prabhu has so much of heart for Abhyuday Prabhu. He's not temple president, he's not temple commander, he's not some like some YouTube speaker or something like that. And it is not that Muktavan Prabhu is going to get something, some donation from you or something. Nothing, It's very spiritual relationship. Just think about it. It is such a I felt so joyful. So joyful. I was not able to hold my, I was just appreciating them and both of them. I think this is so sweet, so wonderful. Because he has so much of heart. And then Abhyuday Prabhu comes and said, Prabhu, actually my flight is at 6 o'clock, 6 or 6:30. And then he said, Prabhu, can we go a little early? Why you want to go early? Then he says, Prabhu, I think 1.5 hours before flight is we should have at least. Actually, first he says, it's okay, no? Just 1 hour before. Then he said, 1.5 hours they say is best. All right. So do you mean we should go after Mangalarti? Yes, Prabhu. So after Guru Ashtika we can go? Yes, good, that will be good. Okay, all right, no problem. Go after Guru Ashtika. So that is so happy. And then he left. And then Mukund was telling that, he has a lot of sentiments. But it's good to have sentiments. He says, let's sentimental. He was about to cry. He said, Mukund said he was about to cry. So I was singing so I told yes, Prabhu, that is the goal of life, to have sentiments for devotees, no sentiments for Krishna's goal. So it's very nice. During the Dashanati asked him. Then he said, yeah, he's a very good man. And he wrote a recommendation letter. No? It's a very good one for the temple. So why I'm sharing this? That why I'm sharing this point? Forgot why I'm sharing.
How to do it.
Emotions, spiritual emotions. So these spiritual emotions are actually for in our spiritual circle. There is a highest, there is a proper use of emotion. So if you are not having that, then you're stuck on some material emotions. Then the emotions will come for a girl, for some of our relatives. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong in having affection for relatives and friends and all that, but it is completely on material platform. You understand? Like, so that's why then person will look to fill this gap through all this. So why the boy have the craving to just be with the girl and talk to her? There's always craving. We always spend time with her. Why? Because there's a lot of need for material emotions. And especially women can give a lot of fulfillment of emotions. They're known for it. And men are rational. So they need more, they're emotionally bankrupt. They need more emotional things. They are themselves irrational and they have some kind of bankruptcy. Shastra says, I'm not talking about my opinion. Shastras talk about it. It says. So that's why women are made like that. So they can give a lot of emotional support to men. They can that. And emotionally, they are more genius than men. They can understand, they can be more sensitive in the social circle and all those things. They have much more. In general, I'm saying. Always there can be like men, women more rational sometimes. But in general, I'm saying this is the psychology. So if the man is not having spiritual emotions getting fulfilled, then he'll be trapped by he'll be trapped by some kind of material emotions or getting offered by some woman. Then he gets stuck like that. So then becomes a problem. Thus you find the person who too much associated with women also become very emotional. Even man also you find that very emotional kind of. So that's why so dhriti that the determination can be gained by those who can avoid association. Unnecessarily association of women should not be there. It is restricted in all the ashrams. You see, brahmachari, no question. Mother, we should not, of course, it's no question in the sense that only for the sake of service, something fine. That's all the thing. But it is restricted. For one person, then sannyas, no. For grasta, only except wives. They're also limited. Everything is regulated, right? So there also, so association of women is always kept as a principle also. In 11th canto, I can show you the verse also. Two verses come. One after another, I can show you. Then it talks about how a person who wants to advance in Krishna consciousness, make a Ranjan special life, you should avoid the association. Said like this. So the reason is that it's not out of hatred. It's not out of hatred. Sukdev Swami himself clarified this. I am talking about all this is not out of hatred for. You should not develop hatred for. But one should understand these principles carefully and one should see that how he continues to be determined in his Krishna consciousness. So we should either respect women as mothers. We should rather, instead of feeling hatred, one should feel more having respectful. Oh, this is mother. So how you have respectful disposition towards mother, and whatever is needful thing, that much you deal. That's all. And the other we focus on Krishna consciousness. Like it is. So whenever the mother comes, Hare Krishna, deal with that. When some service is there, cut it done, over that. Nothing. So we don't have to get involved with getting them. So this kind of culture is nowadays very bad. The so people want to know. You see many times you go to a restaurant and all also. They want to sit together, talk, keep talking. And what they talk is just you don't know. Just talk anything. नहीं क्या हुआ वो क्या हुआ that it does not require action. So they say they should always follow PPFF format. No personal talk, no private talk, no frivolous talk, and no familiar. One should not become familiar, frivolous, personal, and private. We should be avoided. We have to tell Muktan, but today we have class extra. Otherwise, yeah, I'll tell him. Maybe we can tell him this. Just tell him, Prabhu, today they have longer class. So these are only scheduled. Only Sunday.
We can go and come back.
You can do that also.
We can go and come back.
That is good. Let's come back. Just come back in 2 minutes. Just offer obeisances. And Shingarati after immediately come. We'll do that. Good.
2 minutes.
But come back, please. Just come back. When we'll have class late.
Prabhuji, I think it's stuck. Nothing is audible.
Prabhuji, actually, they went for darshan. They'll be back in 5 minutes. Aditya Prabhu, can you hear me?
Hello, Dheeraj Prabhu.
Yeah, they went for darshan. They'll be back in 5 minutes, it seems.
ఏమైంది?
వాళ్ళు దర్శనానికి వెళ్ళారు ప్రభు.
అచ్చా,
వాళ్ళు 5 minutes లో బ్యాక్ వస్తారు.
అదే ఆడిబుల్ లేకుండే అని అనుకోండి.
అది 5 minutes లో వస్తారు.
సరే.
Okay.
हेमा शरीफ प्रभु
क्या हुआ?
कैसे हैं? कैसे हैं?
ठीक है।
आगे आइए, आगे आइए।
आ गया।
नहीं नहीं, आप आगे आओ।
हाँ।
कैसे
क्या?
हैं?
ठीक है।
क्या कर रहे हैं?
क्या मुंह में क्या लगाया?
क्या?
फेस में क्या लग रहा है?
क्या हुआ?
फेस में क्या है?
क्या हुआ प्रभु जी?
व्हाट इज फेस?
फेस को मैंने ये हमारे घर में ये पेड़ रहता, मलबरी का, उससे लगाया, टाइम चले जाता बोल।
ठीक है।
अब कैमरा के सामने आओ।
कैमरा कैमरा कहाँ है?
लैपटॉप
इधर।
के आगे। हाँ। कैसे हैं और?
हाँ ठीक हो।
बहुत दिन हुआ नहीं देख के आपको।
हाँ,
वही।
क्या
ये
यस?
ये देखिए।
क्या?
ये
घर
पेड़।
है ना?
हाँ, ये पेड़ विष्णु जी का पेड़ है,
हाँ।
महाविष्णु का। क्या बोलते, उसिरी।
अच्छा
कार्तिक
अच्छा।
मास में यूज करते हैं ना। और ये
हाँ
मांग और ये हमारे बिल्व पत्र है,
हाँ।
शिव जी का।
अच्छा अच्छा।
पूरे घर में 1,000 पेड़ है, 100 पेड़ है। और कैसे प्रभु?
सब ठीक है मैं आता तरफ पूजा कर रहा हूँ। हाँ कृष्णा।
ठीक है, बाय बाय, हरे कृष्णा।
B5